was the plan? Maybe you thought we could go on like this. The real question is, was it meaningless? You said, oh, let's talk about it. Talk about how we could begin again. But it's just silence on the phone, and I think we've done all we can do, my friend. When you look at me tonight, there's no tomorrow. An inch between our souls, it fills the hollow. This could be forever or just this night. Take my hand, there's no reason to fight, and the warmth of your hand, it makes me follow.
There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can roll the image, make it flutter. We can change the focus to a soft blur, or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to the outer limits.
KSWV Radio Shockwave will replay you, and we are broadcasting live out of San Diego, California. However, I am located in the beautiful town of Deptford, New Jersey, right outside of the city of Philadelphia, the home of brotherly love, and we are enjoying a beautiful, sunny 55-degree weather here, which is quite nice for the beginning of March. And I welcome you all and thank you for joining Casual Fridays with Dan. If this is your first time joining, I am Danny Eachus. I am the president of RetroSynth Records and resident DJ here at KSWV Radio Shockwave. And I am also part of the band that you just heard, Neutron Dreams, and that was our song, The Blue Lagoon, and that is known as the OG mix, because the Blue Lagoon was a bit of an experiment for us, and it was kind of like a really big super single, like a maxi single, in which case we took one song and did about 8 different mixes and remixes of it, and in different genres. There's trance, trap, dubstep, drum and bass, an ambient mix, which is a 10-minute long version of the Blue Lagoon. So there's also an Italo disco one in there too. So if you're more into Italo disco, or what we used to call here in New Jersey freestyle, that is one that's more up your alley and very danceable. So I welcome you to this very, very early and special edition of Casual Fridays with Dan. You're going to be here with me for almost 4 hours, because I will be going to about 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's only 1:45 here right now. And what I have going for you here today is I have a bunch of submissions that I'll be getting to here in the first hour until about 2:30 my time. Then we're going to be bringing on a special guest who will be talking about a latest release and something that is currently in the works, and he will be joining us for a little while. And then I have a lot of exclusives to get to today, including the brand new exclusive single by Eric C. Powell and Andrea C. Powell that is going to be played exclusively here, premiered for the first time ever for all listening ears here on Casual Fridays with Dan. And then I have a super special vinyl cut for you all. The amazing Cat Temper has sent me his latest vinyl album, and it is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I was there for the live Bandcamp release and for the live digital release of it, and I picked up this vinyl and got it in the mail. And let me tell you, this kitty does not mess around. No, Cat Temper, he's the real deal. He is not a signed RetroSynth Records artist. However, I can tell you that he is a very good friend of the label, and he helps us out in a big way. And Cat Temper is one of the unsung heroes of Synthwave. And he has, if you're familiar with Cat Temper, if you're in the scene at all, you've seen him around, and his cat mask and everything. And it's a gimmick, but he doesn't need the gimmick, because the music speaks for itself. And I will be playing an entire side of his brand new album, and I can guarantee you this: it is virgin vinyl. That is right, I have not even heard it yet myself. It is fresh out of the sleeve and onto my turntable, so I will be playing that later on. But we're going to do a little bit of shout outs right now. Big shout out to Alexar, who's joining us in the chat. Midnight City, who is joining us for the first time. Thank you very much for hanging out and joining us and sticking around. C&T Films, thank you very much for joining us. And A. Goodman Productions, welcome once again to Casual Fridays with Dan. And we also have a very big announcement also today. A artist who is lurking, I bet you would call him. He has been in the Casual Fridays with Dan live YouTube chat, I would say, consistently for the past 3 months. He doesn't miss an episode, and something very special is going to happen today. I have played his music several times, and his music is already prominently featured on our partner KSWV Radio Shockwave. However, today we are announcing his official joining the RetroSynth Laser Steel Records family of artists roster, and we couldn't be more proud than to have him on board. And I will be announcing that later on in the broadcast. But for now, we're going to be playing some submissions, and I will be announcing these one by one as they play, unlike my normal submission stream, which I usually just let play. However, we're going to switch over for the visual-wise for my submissions visuals. And if you are watching live on YouTube, you will see the track name up above on the top, which will include the artist's name and the track name, and you also see the progress bar up there. And this will follow along, and like I said, we will be playing this till about 2:30 or so until my special guest arrives, and they will begin the regular broadcast of Casual Fridays with Dan. So for this first one, it is going to be Ashel Horizon. And let me just make sure I got everything queued up in the proper way here. Yes, indeed. And make sure there. Okay, there we go. Yes, I queue this all live, ladies and gentlemen. Live. It's all live. I just want to make sure I am providing the best experience for everyone here. All right, so without further ado, this is our first submission for the day. This is Ashel Horizon. Absolutely beautiful. This next one is the Butterfly Graveyard with their song Bad Kitty. This next one is Yari Sounds with Quazon's Sound Nights. Next up is Silos Orch Judge Jury with Insatiable.
My mind is never still, it's always in pursuit. I'm always on the run, sleeping on a loaded gun. My dead heart cries, it weeps from my eyes. I fantasize of a world with you and I. My missing piece, the one I need. I'll chase you down until you scream. I'll obsess with every breath until I'm pretty dead. My eyes are always searching. This hunger cannot be fed. I'm so insatiable. I cannot feel this hole. I'm always searching for something, but it leads me to nothing. So insatiable. I'm so insatiable. There's something deep inside that I can no longer contain. A place where light won't shine unholy, and the devil keeps me company. You pull the strings, I cannot think of anything beside this bloodlust on my brain. You've made a monster out of me.
Next is Bjorn Fell with Theory of Mind. Next up is Mainframe with Theme from Tron. I like this one. Next up is Firebrand Boy with Stacks.
like bags, I like stacks, I like money on time. I like bags, I like stacks, I like money on time. I like bags, I like stacks, I like money on time. I like bags, I like stacks, I like money on time. I like bags, I like stacks. Hands up. Hands up. I like bags, I like stacks, I like money on time. I like bags, I like stacks, I like money on time. Hands up. Hands up. I like bags, I like stacks, I like money on time. I like bags, I like stacks, I like money on time.
And next up, we have 1,000 Journeys to Another Universe with their song Digitized Shadows. And this is Mother's Talk with The Spice Phalange.
Days of land of
Okay, I think we have our favorite for the day. All right, then next one is Carlo Burton with the song Ireland. I'm in such a peaceful state right now. All right, this next one, the last one for today, is Temporal Waves Cartificial Network Oscillations. And that concludes our submission part of the stream. And I'm going to welcome you back to our normal programming with Casual Fridays with Dan. And if you are just joining us, you are listening to KSWV Radio Shockwave out of San Diego, California, where we play you. And this is Casual Fridays with Dan. I am your host, Dan Eachus. I am the president of RetroSynth Records and one half of the band Neutron Dreams. And this is a very special edition of Casual Fridays with Dan, hence why I am on so early today. And we'll be going to at least 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time because I have a ton of new music to get through. I have some artists to get through. So we have new artists, we have some new submissions, we have announcements of new music. All kinds of things are happening today, and it's not even Bandcamp Friday. So, it happens. Anyway, I want to thank you very much for joining and spending your time here, Casual Fridays with Dan. I hope you had a wonderful week and that you were looking forward to the weekend. I myself have already started the weekend celebration. I have what you shall say a beverage in my hand, if you can hear that jingling there on the radio. It is only 2:30 here, but you know what? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I always like to say it's 5 o'clock out in the islands. Yes, it's 5 o'clock out in the islands. So I am looking forward to summer. I don't know about any of you. If you're in the southern hemisphere, if you're in Australia, you were just wrapping up summer. I am looking forward to summer. I do not like winter. I don't like the cold. I like the heat. Give me the heat nonstop all day, every day. But I'd rather have the heat and sunshine, and I can go to the beach and with my family. And I'm not much of a flip-flop kind of person, but I'm definitely a relax out in the backyard by my fire pit with a beverage in my hand and a snack in the other, with my family all gathered around and enjoying the wonderful outdoors. And it's hard to do that when it's like 20 outside, or in the negatives and there's ice everywhere. If you're into that thing, more power to you. But no, not me. Joints and stuff, especially at my age, everything hurts when it's cold. All right, I'd rather it be a little bit warmer. But hey, I do live in New Jersey, where we do experience 4 seasons, so it's part of the game when you live here in New Jersey. Anyway, I wanted to thank you very much for joining me again, like I said, through all of our submissions, and we had some great submissions today. I firmly enjoyed the Tron submission. If you haven't guessed, I'm a huge Tron fan. If you haven't guessed by all the visualizers of Tron that I have over on our live YouTube stream. So we are going to be switching gears, and I have for you a very special guest on the line. So I'm just going to get him patched in here so that we can chat for a little while before he has to go. All right. All right, special guest, are you there?
Yes, Mr. Sunshine, I'm here. You and your flip-flops.
Oh, yeah, no flip-flops for me. All right, everyone, please welcome Christopher J. Payne to the chat, to our show.
Hey, everybody.
And he is here joining me live to talk about some new music, some new things that are coming along his way, and we figure we'd be having a nice little chat together today. So, Mr. CJP, what's new and exciting on your end, sir?
Well, I woke up this morning. That was kind of exciting because I thought I'd probably die in my sleep. That's always nice to wake up,
Yeah. I like to never violate the number one rule, which is don't get dead. That's my number one rule in the house. It's always
a bit of a downer when you're dead because you can't really do anything.
You can't really do anything if you're dead. So I always tell everyone in my family, all my kids, my wife, just do me a favor. Don't die, Don't get dead. Yeah. That would be great, I'd really appreciate it. So
yeah. And if you die, then I hope I find you quick, otherwise you're going to be messy. I mean, just that kind of thing.
Right. And in my house, we have a little joke thing going on where if someone's like, it doesn't have to be sick, but if they're like something went down the wrong way, or if they're kind of like choking on their own saliva, and they're hacking up a lung, and we're all dying laughing, so we always tell that person, hey, make sure you go to the curb, because that's where the trash goes. And trash day for us is Sunday evening, so Monday morning they come pick up. So we tell everyone, hey, it's not trash day. You can't die. You have to wait till Sunday, and then make sure before you die, you walk yourself to the curb for the trash men to easily pick you up for easy disposal.
Well, if I hurt myself and I got a 50% chance of living, my son runs down to my wife and he's like, just make sure the insurance is okay, because we're going on vacation. I'm like, well, that's nice. I love you all too. I mean,
Right. Of course.
It's bad when you're both more dead than you are alive.
Yeah. There's definitely no love lost in my family too, especially with that. So, but yeah, in my family, you have to understand, this is how we get along. This is how we love each other. We tell all of our friends who come over, look, if we're not making fun of you, we don't care about you. We don't love you. Just get out, But, once you come into our house and we get to know you and we start insulting you and you start insulting us back, riffs on each other, then you're part of the family, That's just the way it is. So
it's a love language.
Right. And it's kind of like how you and I get along,
well, yeah, we know how to, we know we're just joking, and we know how to push each other just far enough that it's funny.
Right. Like if you don't, if you don't insult me on a daily basis, I get offended.
Oh, I know. I mean, I couldn't say on air what I call you some mornings, could I? But I mean, we'd have to have an after-hours show.
Right. Adults only off the radio show, exactly.
Poor Dan, I call him 8 o'clock in the morning some mornings, and I'll be like, hey, Dan, you bleep, 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 bleep. And he'd be like, that's a nice introduction for the day. I'm like, I know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's just, it's how we get along.
Yeah, it does.
And it's how I think we've kept our friendship going for, 15 years now? So.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, it's because we know not to take each other too seriously. Right. And in that way, if something really does upset us, we know. We know when something really is upsetting us and when we're just, having a bad day.
Right, like if we're quiet and not talking to each other, then something is wrong.
Exactly. I know you're dead. So that's
right. I'm dead.
That's when I call your son.
I violated the number one rule.
Yeah. That's when I call and your son answers the phone and he's like, yeah, we're trying to scrape him up on the curb.
Yeah. I'm going to be becoming a stain on the floor. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
But it's all good. It's all good. As you know, I'm just working on some new music.
Right.
Yeah. When aren't we? I mean, for one project to another, I mean, you're always working on something. So.
Right, and it's like, when are we not working on something? There's always something cooking, something on the back burner, even if. Just putting the public service announcement out there for all the fans of Neutron Dreams. If you don't see anything from us for a while, it's because we're cooking. We're cooking in the kitchen, and there's stuff brewing. So just stay tuned. And that also applies to both of our solo projects, either Chris's solo project, Pyramid of Chaos, or my solo project, DMME. If you don't see anything from us for a while, it's because we're working on stuff. Or, life does happen. We're both fathers. We both have children, and we both have the things that we have to do. So we can't be making music all the time.
Yeah, and being awesome uses a lot of energy. I mean, it's really
I'm
difficult.
telling you, being awesome definitely uses a lot of energy. Yes.
When I walk out that front door and I got that golden glow, everybody's like, "Oh, he's blinding me again. He's so awesome." And then I wake up and I'm like, "Damn."
Well, when you walk outside and you have a natural luminescence to yourself, and then people start to wonder what your caloric intake is. Like, do you have to eat 10,000 calories a day just to keep that godliness of a body?
Well, with me, when I walk outside, because I'm British, I'm so pale that people can see through me. They're like, "There goes Casper the Ghost again." But
Right. right. Well, I'm just as bad. I mean, I'm a mutt, but you know, I'm English, Irish, Italian, and German. So I'm all your your white European races all mixed up. So I definitely burn. I turn into like a lobster whenever I get a sunburn.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, it explains a lot. Yeah, but you know, sometimes it does. I can get a tan sometimes, but usually it's just like you go through the pain of the sun and the burn, and then the skin just peels, and then I'm just still stark white underneath of it again. It doesn't last. It's like, darn it, give me a little bit of color, you know?
It's like me. I got so many freckles. It's like my wife jokes that she could draw a map of anywhere on the planet on me, anywhere.
Oh
on my body.
God, yeah. I have not my face, but my my arms, my legs. Yeah, I have freckles everywhere. It looks like for me especially, and I always thought it was kind of cool because since I was a kid, I've always been obsessed with space and exploration and the planets and Voyager and galaxies, and it looks like a cluster of stars on my arms because they're all different shapes and sizes. So you can like make like constellations on the dots on my arm
That's how I am. I don't know about Justin died to the stars we return. It's like you look at me, it's like I am the stars. It's like geez, every galaxy is represented on me somewhere. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah.
But
and have you seen all the pictures he's been posting from being out west of the Grand Canyon? Yeah,
he's had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and I hope it gives him some inspiration for his music as well. So,
well, me too. I mean, inspiration is the key thing we need. Without inspiration,
absolutely,
you can't do anything, can you?
Absolutely, yeah.
And if the guy works really hard, so it's nice to see him getting out there and doing something he's enjoying.
Yeah, and I think he needed a much needed vacation, and he went out there with his father. So like a nice father-son bonding time, which I completely appreciate it. Having four sons, I like to bond with each and every one of them on a different kind of level because they're all different. Sometimes you think, as a father, and I know that I'm definitely guilty of this, and a lot of fathers, I'm sure you are too, are guilty of this, where we see in our sons, we hope that they're clones of ourselves, but like better clones of ourselves.
Yeah. With all the bad stuff removed, no need to
correct, right. All the bad stuff is gone. They kept all the good stuff, but that usually isn't the case, and they usually inherit, sadly, 50% of our strengths and double of our weaknesses, and we have to still rear them up in the right way to make sure they overcome their weaknesses and become strong adults.
Wow. Well, with you having four sons, there's no dark side of your moon, is there?
Oh God, no. No, there's definitely not. And every one of them are different. There's definitely similarities. Like I tell this, my wife and I say this all. It's like we took our first two children, Danny and AJ, and we cloned them and made Gabriel and Joshua because Danny and Gabriel are very similar, and then AJ and Josh are very similar. So you have child number 1 and child number 3, the odds, they're very similar and look very similar. And then you have child number 2 and child number 4, the evens, they look and act very similar as well. And it's crazy. It's very crazy.
And really, I'm pretty sure man did say you're the 5th child, so,
Oh, of course. No, I'm the 6th child. Remember, I have Gracie. So,
that's true.
I am definitely the man child of the family. Yes.
Wow,
yes.
man, you know what I think about that.
I put the fact that I'm over 18, so that technically makes me a man, but did I really grow up? Nah. Not really. Do any of us guys really grow up? That's a question that we can ask ourselves. So, I want to talk about music. So, your latest single, "Tell You a Secret," it's been doing pretty well. Want to give a little more insight as far as to what you're trying to do with this track?
Yeah, I'm inspired so by my three main decades, the 70s, 80s, 90s. They're the ones that really inspire me. Because I felt like there was a lot more experimentation back then than there is now. Now, you listen to a lot of current chart music or whatever. It's kind of, I wouldn't say bland, but it's not really exciting. Whereas back then, you felt exciting. There was new things being developed all the time. And so I was trying, on the music side of it, I was trying to combine some aspects of the 80s, but obviously, especially with the drums, some aspects of the 90s too. Because I love 90s drum programming. It's something I'm passionate about. So a lot of my music might sound 90s, even though the core of the music is the 80s.
Right.
It's just the drums make you think 90s, even if the way the track's written is more of an 80s style, or even more of a 70s. And then I thought I need to be doing something different. I'm getting kind of monotonous. I was sounding too similar in what I was doing. And so that's when I thought, about doing a vocumental. And I'm like, I'm not a singer, but how about if I tried adding some vocals and just to see how it goes in like the chorus? The rest of the song is still an instrumental.
Right.
And that's really how that came about. It's that I wanted to try something, and if the planet melted afterwards because it was so bad, then at least I had to go. So, but that's what it's about. I want to try and push myself. I want to try new things, because
Right.
some things I find I do have. I've done certain things so many times over the past 35, 36 years or whatever it is, that you kind of, it's second nature, but that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
You do the same thing over and over again. It becomes like painting by numbers. You then don't deviate from it, and you sound the same. And
Right.
I'm trying to find different aspects of where I can take my sound, and not just.
And you kind of get yourself stuck in your own tropes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you become a parody of yourself.
Right.
It's like you see a lot of movies from the 80s and they're remade, but then the movie they make now ends up being a parody of the original, so it doesn't feel like the original, because
Right.
it's copying itself, whereas the original was unique.
Right.
And so that's kind of what I was starting to get for myself. I
Okay.
listen, I'm like, I need to do something. I need to try and experiment more.
All right.
And I did some working with vocals, working with Justin, and then working with some other people,
Yeah.
and I kind of got the bug for it, and I'm like, but I didn't want to. It's difficult asking people to give their time to work with you when you're not an established big name artist, because a lot of people, they're like, I don't know if I want to give my time up, and then so I'm like, I'm just gonna have a go. And we have another track tonight that we're going to play.
Yeah.
Even Mr. Mr. Ichi's right here,
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
second cousin. Even he has a little cameo on a backing vocal, but it's not that one we'll play after. But that's not, it's not ready for release yet. But I wanted to show, we wanted to give a show of how it's coming along. It's not finished mixing. There may be a few more elements in there.
Yep.
But I'll talk about that more after, before.
Yeah, so I won't keep you too long because I know you're on a tight schedule, but I have to say a special shout out to the amazing, wonderful, beautiful Geraldine Payne, who has joined us live in the chat. And if all of you listening do not know who she is Mrs. Pyramid of Chaos. So all of you in the chat, please make sure you give a warm welcome to Geraldine Payne in our chat, because she has to put up with this guy every day.
I just want to say it. I'm sorry, everybody, but I love you, Geraldine.
No, of course, man. You gotta give the love, man. You gotta
Dan,
give the
second.
ladies
She
in
has
our
to come
life who
first.
support us love. So, all right. So, well, we are going to play "Tell You a Secret," and then we are going to get into the latest single that is not quite ready, but we wanted to give a sneak peek for all of our KSWV Radio Shockwave and all of our live YouTube listeners. So without further ado, this is the latest single by Pyramid of Chaos, Tell You a Secret.
want to tell you a secret.
And that was Tell You a Secret, the latest single by Pyramid of Chaos, whom I happen to be speaking to right now on the line. Welcome back, Mr. CJP.
Thank you.
So
It's been nice to see everybody here as well. You know, when they come in, and there's a lot of people I've got to know, and it's a lot of really good people. So
yeah, it really is. It's great when you can interact with people in a more of a live setting that you have, spoken to only on social media, whatever, and to get live feedback from them, that is a wonderful thing. So yeah, I
absolutely
completely agree.
Yeah.
So this next one I have queued up here. Tell us just a little bit about it before I play it.
Yeah, well, originally it was an instrumental I wrote before I joined RetroSynth, and it was one that it was actually I was inspired by Jan Hammer or Jan Hammer. Some people pronounce his name differently.
Right.
Harold Faltermeyer and Vangelis, and it was basically a tribute to those three kings, as in three of the people at the top of the instrumental music world.
Right.
Back in the 80s.
Yep.
So I wanted to do it as a tribute, but then when I joined RetroSynth, when it came time to release my other music on the label, I realized I needed to do something different. So what I did is I took it in. I'm going through each track and I'm reinvigorating some of them, and some of them I'm turning into vocal mentors because I'm trying something new, like I said. And so I basically replaced the bass line. Because I figured the bass line could do with changing. I added some vocals to it. I added a synthesized electric guitar because, a full-on rock guitar would not have worked because it's not a rock track. It's a laid-back track.
Right.
It's kind of got an anthem feel, but the vocals are laid back. And then once I record the vocals, I approach Dan and maybe somebody else, we'll see.
Right.
I approached,
hint, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, exactly. We won't say you, but and then I got Dan. He was gracious enough to record some backing vocals too, just to fill out the sound, because my vocals are a little higher and his are a little lower, so
a little bit.
it works well together. Stylistically, it works good together.
Yeah, we kind of complement each other in that too.
Yeah.
And I can give a little hint, nudge, nudge to the audience too, that there are some Neutron Dreams tracks coming down the pike that have both of our vocals in it. So because we complement each other well as far as our vocal range is concerned, for sure. So, and plus it's a good blend of our ideas.
Yeah, but it's all the experimenting stage. It's like once you've been doing things for a while, you need to experiment, and sometimes things work, sometimes they don't. But even though this track's not finished yet, I have to tweak the mix slightly. As you'll hear, it's not, hasn't quite got the sheen on it that a final master will have. I still wanted to show it on the show. And Dan said he thought it was a good idea, and might as well give you guys something to listen to.
Yeah, I agree.
Nobody's heard before. So.
All right. Well, without further ado, we are going to play this Still in Progress song. And this is called We Fight to Win for the Future by Pyramid of Chaos.
Now we all living alone, singing a song for the future. Now we
All right, and we are back. That was We Fight to Win for the Future by Pyramid of Chaos. All right. Chris, are you still there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, good. So, no, we can't keep you too much longer. Is there anything else you need to talk about regarding that track before we let you go for the day?
Nope, that was just a teaser, you know. We've all the final versions ready, which we should be releasing in about a month, I would say.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, yeah. But yeah, I'm working on some other tracks, some other releases. There's a few other tracks that I'm converting, that I'm experimenting with, that I've released before, that I think could do with a bit of modernizing. Plus writing new music, and of course Neutron Dreams, obviously, you know.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a bunch
then,
of stuff cooking in the kitchen, don't we?
Yeah, oh, we do, definitely.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple of community projects that may be happening, but don't want to say more about that until we know where they're going, you know.
Yes, top secret stuff
Yeah.
that's being worked on right now, yes.
Yeah, it's top secret, only about 7 million people know, so we're okay.
Right. Yeah.
But it's all good. You never know what's going to happen, do you?
That's true. You never know, and you never know when opportunity comes knocking, you know, so you have to...
You got to take every chance you get. So.
Absolutely. Oh, all right, my friend. Well, I will let you go. Thank you so much for joining me here on Casual Fridays with Dan, and letting your wonderful music be heard loud and wide to the world. So thank you very much, and I hope you will join me again soon on the show.
Thank you. I love you all.
Love you.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, and that was my lovely bandmate, Christopher J. Payne, otherwise known as Pyramid of Chaos, otherwise known as the Mad Scientist of Neutron Dreams. And we are going to get into a couple of regular songs that I have for you before I get in with one of our big announcements for today. So this next song I have up for you is the latest single from 6 Mix 6. This is 6M6.
d'uscita, ma l'odio, il disprezzo ti perseguita. Diventa inutile chiedere aiuto, nessuno mai li fermerà. Molte cicatrici rese invisibili e segreti tenuti stretti. Nessuno vede, nessuno ascolta. Nella rete la tua voce si perde. Cerchi una via d'uscita, ma l'odio, il disprezzo ti perseguita. Diventa inutile chiedere aiuto, nessuno mai li fermerà. E pensi spesso di farla finita, il dolore ti soffoca. Veleno nelle loro parole, piano affonda nella tua anima. Passano i giorni come pagine sbiadite. Ti nascondi ed eviti gli sguardi. Fingi sorrisi, dici di stare bene, ma poi chiamate, messaggi, fai schifo, ti odio, nessuno ti ama, vai via, sei brutta, ma quanto sei grassa, fai pena, sfigata, perché non sparisci? Insopportabile questa vita, il loro odio ti consuma. È stato inutile chiedere aiuto, la luce dentro te si è spenta. Pensi spesso di farla finita, il dolore ti soffoca. Veleno nelle loro parole, piano affonda nella tua anima.
And that was the latest from Elexar with Nessuno Vede. And before that, the latest from 6mix6 with 6M6. And just a little hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I haven't heard it yet, but Mr. 6mix6 has sent me something brand new to listen to. So I will be definitely checking that out, and we will see if that is the next addition to the RetroSynth Laser Steel family, which I am sure it will be, because everything he puts out is utterly amazing. It's either ethereal or it's trance-like, or it like melts your face off, and it's always very Von Kaiser. Yeah. So, Fabs, I'll be getting into that, especially after the show, my friend. So, everyone, if you're not familiar who I'm speaking about, that is Mr. 6mix6 live in our chat. So be sure to give him a warm wish and hello. And we're going to be getting into a little bit more. I have an announcement. Before that, I want to welcome you all here for joining me here on KSWV Radio Shockwave out of San Diego, California, where we play you. And that includes everything in the, say, electronic music circle, as far as independent artists or independent labels we support, and everything from synthwave, retrowave, alt pop, synth rock, dance, trance, a little bit of EDM, dubstep, ambient music. If it has a synthesizer in it and it's like independent, it's not on like, the top 40, big, Sony Capitol Music records, we support that. So just wanted to let you all know that's what we do here at KSWV Radio Shockwave. It's also what we do here with RetroSynth Records and here on our live RetroSynth Records live YouTube stream. We support all kinds of music, all kinds of independent electronic music. That's what we support. So, and hopefully has a little bit of a retro flair, hence the retro part of RetroSynth. Needs to be a little bit of the retro and a little bit of the synth. So it could be country western music with a synth retro flair. Yeah, we'll definitely think about supporting that. And that would be interesting. Can you imagine country western synthwave music? That's something new. That would be something new. I put out a challenge out there for someone to make country western music and blend it with synthwave. That would be, that would be something neat and new to listen to. So, all right, we have a big announcement that we have to get to, and today is a very big day. Like I said, I have had all kinds of stuff going today, and I thank you all for being part of this journey with me and sharing on all this amazingness with me. So, we have the world premiere. Yes, world premiere, and it's exclusive to RetroSynth Records, and with the premiere is exclusive to this show, Casual Fridays with Dan, and then after this it'll be shared with radio worldwide. But you are getting the premiere. Yes, the very first listen of the brand new single by Eric C. Powell and Andrea Powell with their song, The Getaway. So pay attention. There will be a visualizer on the screen if you're listening or watching over on YouTube. But for your listening and viewing pleasure, this is The Getaway, the world premiere by Eric C. Powell and Andrea Powell.
We got to get away. Get away. We got to get away.
Get away into your arms. I need to get away. Sound the alarm. We need to get away. We have to get away. Let's drive.
I have to get away. I want to confess I need to get away. Away from this mess.
We can drive all night until the dawn. We'll drive far away until we're gone. We can be together. We can drive forever. And this will be our getaway song. We can drive all night until the dawn. We'll drive far away until we're gone. We will be together. We can drive forever. This will be our getaway song.
And that was the world premiere of The Getaway, the latest single by Eric C. Powell and Andrew Powell, and will be released on their brand new album. And the brand new album has been linked over in Bandcamp, or I'm sorry, the Bandcamp link is linked over in YouTube, and the album is called The Getaway, and it is a 10-song, it is an 11-song track album, and it is available also in digital and physical formats. So that is available on CD, and those CDs, once ordered and available, they will be shipped straight to your address. So be sure to pick that up if you still enjoy having physical media. That's right, because what happens when all these lovely streaming services get shut down, or they decide to remove a particular artist from their platform? Well, guess what? That might have happened to your favorite artist. But if you own the physical music, well, then they can't do that to you. So it just, physical media is making a big comeback for a reason. So don't you think you should jump on the bandwagon too? And that doesn't mean CDs, cassette tapes, and vinyl records. And yeah, big shout out to Eric C. Powell, who is in our chat, and he has joined us for this world premiere. Eric, thank you so much for releasing this upon the world and for joining us here at RetroSynth Laser Steel Records, and looking forward to working with you for many years to come. And this is awesome. I cannot wait to hear more, because I too want to get away. All right, speaking of physical media, guess what? I literally found them. I don't know if they were just a miscount or what have you. I did have a return. I had one return, but I have a couple more Arcade High Kingdom vinyls. Yes! They were out of stock, but I have a couple more, and I added them to the Bandcamp page. That is retrosynthrecords.bandcamp.com. Again, that's retrosynthrecords.bandcamp.com, and head over to Arcade High and go to Kingdom, and there are 3 more splatters and 1 clear, I believe. That's it, just one. There's 1 clear, and then there's 3 more splatters that are available. Get them while you can. I can't guarantee they will last this show. They might be sold out by the time this show is over, because they are extremely limited. And while you're over there checking out Arcade High, head over to Eric C. Powell and pick up some stuff there. And speaking of Eric C. Powell, did you know that Eric C. Powell, Andrea Powell have a very extensive back catalog? We're talking music, lots of it, lots and lots of music. And lots of physical merchandise as well, including CDs. So you can head over to their Bandcamp or our Bandcamp over on RetroSynth Records and check out all the physical media that Eric C. Powell and Andrea Powell bring to the RetroSynth Records community. They have Back to Life, the first edition, and it's signed as a signed CD from Eric C. Powell and Andrea Powell. And then there is also Turning Keys, Essentials, the first edition, another signed CD. So if you're into having, signature stuff, by all means, pick it up, because you will get their signatures with that. And looking at our merch section, we have some more merchandise still there as well. There is the Coast Run Panorama cassette by AUW. It is a limited extended version, a hot pink cassette. That is still available. The Elevate the Sky Ascend cassette. I still have some of those available. So if you're a fan of Elevate the Sky and his opening album, his first album, Ascend, you can pick that up on either cassette tape or CD. I have it on both cassette and compact disc. And then I also have, I have Inner Core 2.0 by Lapses, The Neon Ballet by Roberto Montoya, Pyramid of Chaos, who was on earlier. I have a exclusive Neon Retrofest cassette tape that was done. There's also, from our band, Neutron Dreams, there is the Neutron Dreams Nightcrawlers on cassette tape as well. And of course, speaking of cassette tape, you gotta get Redshifter by Ran and Pashang. But I would like to try to get these last Arcade High ones out the door. So we're going to play a couple more from Arcade High. So for your listening pleasure, a couple tracks off Arcade High's Kingdom. And this is Kingdom. that was Arcade High Kingdom. And what you heard, the first song was Kingdom. And that was the first song on the album. And then the last song is the last song on the album, Home. Which, if you're a fan of Arcade High, and if you're a fan of this album especially, you can hear a bunch of the songs, especially the first couple of songs, all kind of tied into Home, as it is like the perfect end to that album. And I firmly recommend you picking it up if you missed out on the release that we had. Because, like I said, I found a couple left. They are here. They are in stock in our Bandcamp over on the RetroSynth Records and Arcade High Bandcamp page. Like I said, I think I found 3 splatter and 1 clear. And that's it. So be sure to pick those up. They will not last long. And I have a special announcement that's going to be coming at the 4 o'clock hour. And again, it's a very special person, a special artist that is joining the RetroSynth Laser Steel family. A special artist that is usually always here with Casual Fridays with Dan. So to some of you, it'll be a surprise. To others, maybe not so much. But that'll be coming after I get to that, after I have 2 more songs I gotta play, and then we'll be getting to that because I want to round out this block of physical merchandise that we have here. So physical merchandise, we still have the Let 'Em Riot new graffiti available for pre-order. It is just about done as far as the pre-order is concerned. It is available in a hot pink base with a neon blue splatter design and featuring the a famous graffiti wall over in Los Angeles. And it does feature several exclusive tracks that are only available on this album, as well as other reincarnations, reimaginings, remixes of other more successful Let 'Em Riot tracks from his previous albums. And I will be playing one of those exclusive tracks right now. This is She's on Video by Let 'Em Riot.
Say
And that was She's on Video by Let 'Em Riot. Yes, I still have a little bit more of that vinyl available for the pre-order. Again, it's very extremely limited edition. Don't know how many more ways I can say that or repeat that. It is hot pink base with a neon blue splatter and will be extremely limited to only 100 copies available of that particular vinyl. And the Arcade High and the Let 'Em Riot vinyl, I have posted both links over in our RetroSynth Records live YouTube live stream chat, and I've also posted in there a free music code. So for all of you on YouTube, you can try to grab that code. Otherwise, over on KSWV Radio Shockwave, write this down, YGSW-6M4C, and that will give you a free copy of RetroSynth in Synthwave compilation. And that's a compilation of over 40 songs, and some of them by some of the very best top artists in Synthwave. Not just on RetroSynth, other Synthwave artists as well. So be sure to get that while the code is still active and hot. All right. I'm going to play one more song of a physical media that I have here, and these are also extremely limited to 50 copies. Yes, I have 50 copies of Redshifter, the latest album by Ran and Pashang, available on cassette, and it is a crystal purple cassette, so it's see-through purple, and it has Redshifter artwork front and back, and also with the JL case front and back, all Redshifter art, and it's ready, available, and ready to go out. So be sure to get your copy of Redshifter before they're all gone. And without further ado, how about I play Redshifter? All right, so this is Redshifter by Ran and Pashang. was the Redshifter, the title track of their album Redshifter, and that is available on Bandcamp, and you can either get it in the Redshifter EP, which is just 4 songs, or you can pick up the Redshifter Deluxe cassette, which contains 8, and it is some of the best Ran and Pashang that are put on side B for the cassette. So be sure to check that out. And just a quick heads up to everyone listening, if you purchase merchandise, being either cassette, CD, or vinyl off of the RetroSynth Records Bandcamp page, then you will be getting the digital version of it as well. So you're not just getting stuck with only a physical version of the music. You will also get the digital version of the music along with your purchase. So just wanted to clarify that in case everyone didn't know that up front. Whenever you purchase the physical, you get the digital along with it. There's one exception to that right now, and I'm trying to change that, and that would be the limited edition Glitter Wolf vinyl that I have. There's only 6 copies available left, and that is because the band broke up, because this stuff wasn't available anymore to get digitally. But I am trying to track down an archive, in which case I can offer that along with the physical sales of the album. And when I first started, there was only 7, and now there's 6. So, and I know who that one person is that bought the 1 copy so far, so I will be sure to get that person the digital version of that album. But that also leaves the remaining 6 to be spoken for, and to also get the digital version of the album along with the vinyl. So just want to put that out there for you all as a public service announcement, that you get both. You don't just get one or the other, where you get the digital along with the physical. And just in case the digital world goes bye-bye, you still have your physical media that you can play and listen to your music. And if you have an old Ventrilla, you can hand crank that record player. That's right. You don't need batteries or electricity. You can hand crank that sucker. Just make sure you set it for the proper format, if it even allows for regular vinyl records. All right, so we have a pretty big announcement today, and I want to be crystal clear. This has been a long time coming, and this artist is one of the best and the brightest, and kind of took me by surprise. Like, I was like, wow, totally blown away by it. And yeah, so Ian, no, that will be later though. Ian Case in our chat. Oh yeah, big shout out to Memory Design too. Memory Design, I don't think I gave you a shout out, so big shout out to Memory Design. Big shout out to Ian Case, or I am Case. No, that will be the vinyl cut, and the vinyl cut will be actually after this announcement. All right, so I'll be making an announcement, and then yeah, I have a very special vinyl cut for you all today. I will be playing an entire side of Cat Temper's brand new album, 1984. Yes, 84. Of course, because with Cat Temper, everything is kitty cat themed and kitty cat named. So, and it's not just a trope. It's not just a fancy gimmick that Cat Temper does. His music speaks for itself, and I am very pleased and proud to own his latest vinyl here in my collection. And it is virgin vinyl, which means it has never, ever been played. The needle has never touched that vinyl, and it will do so for the very first time live here on the radio after this announcement. So let me just gear up everything I have for my announcement to make sure everything goes smoothly. All right. So here we are. All right. We have an announcement, a very special announcement. This artist, like I said, this has kind of been a long time coming, in the works for a while, and it's someone that's very special to this show as well, Casual Fridays with Dan. And I am very pleased to announce the following artist, the brand new addition to the RetroSynth Laser Steel family. And we are having a little technical difficulty with our lovely announcement of Dream Pocket. Yes, Dream Pocket. So wanted to thank you for hanging in here and being here with our live chat and our announcements. And please welcome Dream Pocket to the RetroSynth Laser Steel family. This has been a long time coming, having Dream Pocket here, and Dream Pocket has consistently joined the RetroSynth Laser Steel family. Our live chat here on the Casual Fridays with Dan, I think at least all of this year, I think since January, he's been here every Friday without fail. So it's been an amazing experience, and working with Dream Pocket on the sidelines of wrapping up, contracts and talking about things and stuff like that, and getting everything all squared away. And I'm pretty. It seems like we accept a lot of artists. Some people have said, "Hey, you guys are growing pretty quick." But yeah. but I'm pretty choosy in who I bring on board, and I don't make a lot of these decisions lightly. It's usually always because they are a fantastic, outstanding, amazing musician that is kind of unheard of, that deserves to be heard far and wide, or they are a valuable asset, and that's usually an and or, because usually if they're a valuable asset, they're also an amazing musician. Take Eric C. Powell, for example, an amazing synth duo, and also a record label in himself, with Emotive and what he brings to the table. And then also with the latest edition of this heavy rock, heavy synth based type of artist with Chaos Protocol. It's like heavy metal blended with a little bit of synth. And it's like, that kind of doesn't make sense. That's not really synthwave, but it is. It's the next iteration of synthwave. You have to keep it going, especially if you want to grow beyond the boundaries of what synthwave is. So, and they bring, of course, their different streaming platform and also the merchandise platform. But with Dream Pocket has become like an anchor here in the Casual Fridays with Dan broadcast. But he's also an insanely talented musician, and I am quite proud to have him as part now of our RetroSynth Laser Steel family. And if you want to check out his Bandcamp, you can head over to the retrosynthrecords.bandcamp.com and see his artist profile right there live on the RetroSynth Records Bandcamp page. And we are very, very, very proud and honored to have Dream Pocket as part of this family. All right, we are going to switch gears because it is time for the vinyl cut. Let me change gears for just a second. I want to showcase this vinyl for you all. All right, so this is the brand new Cat Temper album, 1980 Fur. And it is if you do purchase this, and I do recommend that you do, the artwork is very special. It is a tribute to Margot Zephyr, Nahas, and Van Halen. All right, so it looks just like a Van Halen album. But of course has been updated with a kitty, and of course all of his songs are kitty themed. We have this is side one, and we'll be playing side one today. We have Fur Warning, then Take Your Whiskers Home, then I love this one, Panama. Instead of Panama, it's Panama, and then Happy Tales. And then on side two, which we will not be playing today, is Jamie's Meowin'. Instead of Jamie, like Jamie's Got a Gun. By, yeah, obviously not Van Halen. Yeah. And then Women and Kitties First. One Paw Out the Door. And Perruption. Yeah. But yeah, the Jamie's Meowing. It's like a hark on the Aerosmith there. All right, so anyway, we're going to be playing side A, or side one. I'm sorry, side one on 1980 Fur, the latest by Cat Temper. And yes, Dream Pocket. They're all deserved. All those words are deserved. And vinyl, yes, we need to, vinyl could be in your future. Yes, definitely need to fill it out with songs, and we need to get support, which is part of why you have joined RetroSynth. That is my job, to make sure you get the support that you need. Let me describe what this vinyl looks like quickly. It's kind of like the Arcade High one. It is crystal clear. However, it has specks and splatter of white and orange, so it kind of resembles an orange tabby cat, which is kind of neat. Or you can think of it as catnip that is sprinkled throughout the vinyl, which is just, it's just so cute. You can't help it, especially if you like cats. It's really amazing. And his Mike's creativity with this stuff just utterly amazes me. And like I said, Mike is not a member of RetroSynth, but he is a very good friend of the label. And he works with Jeff and I with Laser Steel. And if you like all the nice artwork, like if you are watching on RetroSynth Records live YouTube stream, you will see the artwork there and the render reveal of the Let 'Em Riot graffiti. Well, guess what? That was done by Mike, Mr. Cat Temper. So that's one of his specialties. And if you're listening to us over on KSWV Radio Shockwave out of San Diego, California, don't worry, you will be able to hear the vinyl as well. All right. Just getting everything ready and tying in our port. All right, so this is the brand new and new reveal of Cat Temper's 1980 Fur Side 1 on Virgin vinyl here on the Vinyl Cut. Ah, the crackles of vinyl. Enjoy. that concludes today's vinyl cut of Cat Temper's 1980 Fur Side 1. Hope you enjoyed that. And get out there, support these artists, get their physical merchandise. I had posted a link to Cat Temper's Bandcamp right there in the live YouTube stream. And if you are listening to KSWV, go to Bandcamp and just type in Cat Temper. Go right to it, and you can find his. As soon as you go to Cat Temper's Bandcamp page, it's the first thing that populates. He has it set to auto, so it goes right to this brand new album. All right. We are going to do a couple more of really cool things. Another brand new album dropped today. Did you know that? Did you know another brand new album dropped today? Yes. Geovarious dropped another album. Yeah, I'm blown away by how much content this guy has, and a very proud addition and member of the RetroSynth Laser Steel family. So we're going to play a block of this new album from Geovarious. The album is called Supernatural, and we are going to just let it go from the first and second song right into each other. So the first song is called Passage of Time, and the second song is called Cross the Fire. Get ready. I've heard these, and yeah, buckle up. Good stuff. Hope you enjoy. So this is off of the brand new album by Geovarious, Supernatural. And that was the latest from Geo Various. I apologize if your face has been completely melted off, but that was kind of the point, you know. So I apologize, but I don't really apologize, you know, like how, yeah, when people do that. What you heard was the first two songs off of the brand new album Supernatural. The first one was Passage of Time, and the one that you just heard, which just absolutely melted my face off, was Cross the Fire. And boy, properly named. Little really cool thing just happened is that we have been joined in our live YouTube chat by a artist that gave us a submission that I played earlier in today's stream around the between the 1:30 and 2 o'clock hour. Just in case you are just joining us for the first time, I am located on the East Coast of New Jersey. East Coast of New Jersey. Oh my goodness, it's late in the day. It's Casual Fridays with Dan. It is the East Coast of the United States. I live in the state of New Jersey, and I am right near the city of Philadelphia, if you want to put things in perspective as far as where I am in the world. But we have been joined by Temporal Waves. So big shout out to Temporal Waves. Thank you very much for joining us live in the chat. A. Goodman Productions, thank you. Thank you for your support. A. Goodman Productions just picked up one of those limited Arcade High albums, and I do believe he picked up the clear vinyl. I do believe. I haven't checked it yet because we're live radio. I haven't picked it up. I haven't picked it out just yet, but I'll do that later on. Yeah, I've been going for a couple hours now, so I'm getting a little bit of tongue-tied here. But I wanted to give a special shout to Temporal Waves. Thank you very much for joining us. And yes, we did play your track earlier, but if this is your first time joining us, this show can go a little bit off the rails. Everyone in the chat knows that, where people can just pop up and throw my show off course. Well, today's your turn. All right. So for your listening and viewing pleasure, and in case you weren't around at the beginning of the show when I was playing the submissions, I'm going to play this submission by Temporal Waves, and this is Cortical Network Oscillations. was Cortical Network Oscillations by Temporal Waves. Yeah, that was neat. Again, I love the blending. I love the blending of the natural drums. The tabla, as Temporal Waves has let us know live in the chat, are part of a pair of drums from North India, and those natural drums blended with synthesizers. Love it. I love it. All right, that was very calming and soothing, and I absolutely love it. Like I said, it's like Pure Moods meets Synthwave, and I love it. But I'm coming to the end of my show, and that kind of got me a little bit off course, but that's okay. I just course corrected because it's time to melt your face off again. Yes, my friends, it's time to have your face ripped off, scrambled around, and then reattached back to your body again. Yeah, because I have the brand new song, the brand new single from the mighty Megatronics. This is their Judas Priest cover of Blood Red Skies.
As the sun goes down, I move around, keeping to the shadows. Life hangs by a thread, and I've heard it said that I'll not see tomorrow. If that's my destiny, live a life to me. So I'll face the future, running out of time. I'm on the line, but I'll go down fighting. Feel the hand of justice, telling wrong from right. Throw me out upon the street in the middle of the night. Cybernetic heartbeat, digital precise. Pneumatic fingers nearly at me in the vice. Not begging you, I'm telling you. You won't break me, you won't make me, you won't take me under blood red skies. You won't break me, you won't take me, I'll fight you under blood red skies. Through a shattered city, watched by laser eyes. Overhead the night squad glides the decaying paradise. Automatic sniper with computer sights scans a bleak horizon for its victim of the night. They're closing in. They'll never win. You won't break me, you won't take
That face melting awesomeness is the latest single by Megatronics, Blood Red Skies. And yes, that is the amazing Power Rob on the vocals, if you could not tell. All right, well, it's that special time. It's 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which means it is come time for me to leave you, the little people of your worthless and selfless lives. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I was quoting the Joker, of course. No, it is time for me to get on out of here and start the weekend. And it is time to skedaddle. However, of course, I always have to bracket these shows with Neutron Dream songs. So I started it with a little more upbeat in tempo, and I gave you the Blue Lagoon. And now that I just melted your face off of your skulls, it's time for a little healing and put it back together again. So we're going to end it with a little more of a quieter track, okay, if that's okay with you all. And I want to first off thank you for joining me here on KSWV Radio Shockwave out of San Diego, California, where we play you, and also joining me here live with Casual Fridays with Dan on the RetroSynth Records live YouTube stream here in the little tiny town of Deptford, New Jersey, right outside of Philadelphia, the home of brotherly love. And I want to welcome you all to come back next week for the exact same thing. Casual Fridays with Dan, of course. Of course, I'll be bringing all kinds of new music, old music, new music, another vinyl cut, and maybe even another couple of announcements for you all. So I hope you all join me for that. Also, if you're going to be in the area, make sure if you're not subscribed to RetroSynth Records, what are you waiting for? Get on that. Subscribe to RetroSynth Records on our YouTube stream. Hit the little bell notification so that whenever I go live, you know right away. And I go live sometimes periodically throughout the week, not just on Fridays. I also do periodic submission streams throughout the week. And I've been pretty consistent now with another show on Wednesday that I've been titling Wacky Submission Wednesday, in which case I usually go through a ton of fresh submissions for your viewing and listening pleasure, and that'll also be simultaneously broadcast on both YouTube and also over on KSWV Radio Shockwave. But for now, it is time for me to get out of here, and I will give you one more song, and I thank you once again for joining me here on Casual Fridays with Dan. This is Dusk Till Dawn off of our latest album, the Night Crawlers album, and this is the first track off of that album that kind of start things slow and gets things off to a good start on that album. However, I'll be playing it for you today to quietly tone it down and end this broadcast. So without further ado, this is Dusk Till Dawn by Neutron Dreams, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Good day, everybody.